What do you do about absolutely obsessive behavior towards food? Do you find that you constantly are thinking about what you're eating? Or more importantly, what you're not eating? Do you find that you're obsessive when you're thinking about food, about how your food is going to go, the kinds of food you're going to eat? If you do, this video is about helping you to understand and deal with that. So first, please subscribe so that you know when I'm going to put out videos like this, and we will actually alert, you'll get a little alert from YouTube. There's an alert button as well. So subscribe and press the alert. So what we're going to talk about is perfectly normal people who will then develop, through no fault of their own, completely obsessive behavior about food. Now, in this day and age, that is highly, highly normal, just because people are at a stage where they don't know what to eat. They're also in a stage where everybody's talking about food all the time. And it's kind of like, well, how do I manage? What do I eat? Do I eat this? Is carbs good for me? No, but fat is good for me. But fat is bad for me, but protein is good for me. Now, what I wanted to say is that it's really important to eat healthy, because healthy eating, as we know, just give you health, they give you power, and they lead to massive improvements in your mental and your physical well-being. But for some people, that focus on healthy eating can literally become so extreme that it can become almost some kind of disorder. Now, that is the difference there, is between normal thoughts about today I'm going to eat healthy, and other thoughts of, oh my God, I can't eat food until it's healthy. I can't. And we have people coming in the door, we're like, not eating because they don't know how to eat healthy, or they've given up because they can't work out how to eat healthy, so they eat pure junk. This obsessive thought process actually has a name. It's called orthorexia. And it's considered a type of eating disorder. And like other kinds of eating disorders, it is a psychological condition. So it's actually a mental thing. And you can get treatment plans that are designed by health professionals in order to actually manage and balance it. Let's just find out a little bit more about it. So it's called Orthorexia nervosa, and it's an eating disorder which is an unhealthy obsession with healthy eating, which you would think, right, that's not really a bad thing. But just because it revolves around food quality, not quantity, you find that people with orthorexia are not focused on losing weight. What they're actually focused on is what it is that's going in their mouth. So there's been a lot of research. And again, as I keep saying, this is something that you think, well, what's wrong with that? But this is where it tips over, where it starts to take over your life, where you won't eat something unless it's actually healthy. That is a completely different place to be. And people who are there, you actually do need help with it. There's very little research into the causes of orthorexia, but generally obsessive compulsive tendencies, which this fits under, and having some kind of eating disorder is a standard starting point for orthorexia. Other risk factors are tendencies towards perfectionism, having a lot of anxiety, or a need for control. Here's how to know if you're at risk from tipping over into being orthorexic. Firstly, you get an obsessive focus on healthy eating. And that obsessive focus involves a massively exaggerated emotional distress related to your food choices. So you have a mental preoccupation with what you are going to eat so that you can actually have optimal health. Number two, self-imposed anxiety. So whenever you break the rules you have set up for yourself, it causes you anxiety, shame. You get a fear of disease. You get a sense that you're completely impure, or you get really, really negative physical sensations. 4, you impose severe restrictions on your diet. And in a way, that's a good thing, because you can have restrictions like I don't eat junk food, I don't eat this, and I don't eat that. But when these restrictions escalate over time and you eliminate entire food groups and you're constantly doing cleanses or fasts or both, this is an issue. We have people that will come in and they are constantly on a cleanse. Now, the reason you don't want to do that is because it massively affects your digestive system. It is just not a great thing to do when you are trying to build your digestion. When you're constantly on cleanses or fasts, or you have a very narrow elimination diet, and there's very few things you can eat, you're not getting the full breadth of vitamins and minerals that you need to be getting. So the other way of knowing that this is what you're at risk at is that your behavior literally takes over your daily life. because it prevents normal daily functioning. Now, you can do that in any number of ways. The ways to look for is this. Number one, you end up with medical issues. Like I said, malnutrition, severe weight loss, and other issues from just not eating enough food. Two, your lifestyle is just totally disrupted. And you can get distress, or you're just not working, you can't go to school, you're not actually functioning at all because you're just not eating well enough. Thirdly, emotional dependence. This is when your body image, your self-worth, your identity, and everything about who you are becomes so dependent on complying with the rules that you've put in place. Do any of these sound like something you have dealt with? If they do, put them down there in the comment, write yes, because everything around this issue is so exposed. People don't talk about it. But if you find that you're in a place where your world becomes I can't, and becomes narrower and narrower and narrower, you need to first just be aware of it. Once you become aware of it, or even that you're on the road to that, which is the best time to stop. But once you become aware of it, what is actually going to happen is that you will be able to calmly look at it, because you haven't gotten down the road of having a massive eating disorder. If you think you have an eating disorder, of course, go and get medical help, because you should do that as soon as possible. And it will help you to live a much happier, fuller life with more choices, because food is wonderful. There are many, many choices that will make you very happy. So that obsessive compulsive behavior is just an emotional thing which you can overcome. I hope this was helpful. Please subscribe, please like, and please share with somebody who you think could be struggling with this.